The human instrument is the genetic compound of three separate, but related structures: the physical composition, body; the emotional predispositions, emotional template; and the mental configuration, mind thought generator. These three aspects of the human instrument are inexplicably bound together through the intricate and utterly unique interface of the genetic code and life experience. Within the human instrument, and acting as its animator of creative goodness, is the remnant imprint of the sovereign integral. The remnant imprint is the muse or inspirational formation of the human instrument insofar as the individual is concerned. It is the voice of deep character that arouses the most potent and noble instincts and creative stirrings of the human being, creating acts of goodness that touch the human soul and oneself and others. It is a difficult abstraction for time-bound humans to understand, but the sovereign integral consciousness is the fusion of the entity consciousness in the worlds of time-space. All expressions and experiences of the human instrument, collectively, are deposited within the sovereign integral state of consciousness, and it is precisely this that imprints upon the human instrument of the individual. For some who have traveled across the material universe in various times, places, and physical bodies, the remnant imprint is more influential and expressive. For those who are relatively new to the universe of time-space, the remnant imprint lacks persistent influence and is easily overcome by the seduction of power, fear, and greed, the machinery of survival. Within every human instrument is the imprint of the sovereign integral, and it is referred to as a remnant only because it exists in the dimension of time and space. In reality, it is the cast of energy bestowed by the sovereign integral to the human instrument. It is precisely this energy that generates ideas and inspirations, making it possible for the voice of all that you are to surface into the worlds of time and space in which you are only a particle of your total being. The remnant imprint is often confused with the higher self, or human soul. The distinction, subtle as it may seem, is vital to understand. There are many discrete but ultimately integrated states of consciousness that animate, express through, and observe the human instrument. The energy of the remnant imprint is generated from the sovereign integral consciousness, filtered through the wholeness navigator and imprinted upon the mind, emotions, and physical body. This energy, because of its origination from the sovereign integral, imbues the human instrument with a multiplicity of ideas, ideals, and approaches to being. It is not hindered by convention or social structure. It is not diminished by intimidation. It is forthright in its effort to instill the innate rights of sovereignty through the expression of its responsible and informed voice. It calibrates the ascension path of a mortal soul carrier against the acts of creative goodness, independent of the obstacles, ridicules, and customary ornaments of culture.